Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me.
You know, the first responders, folks,
Yeah.
you know, your police, your fire department, they do not get enough credit.
Oh,
And
no.
not just.
All credit where credit is due.
Yeah, they don't
obviously.
get near enough. They don't get enough respect and honor for the things that they have to put up with. I mean, we're talking, they're out in all weathers dealing with, you know, taking care of us,
Yes.
making sure we're safe and getting us to the hospitals and things like that we need to be. They don't get near enough credit.
Oh, I agree.
Especially when they have to deal with craziness.
I mean, what sort of craziness are you talking
I
about
see
here? I mean,
craziness. I'm sure that, you know, they're having to deal with the, you know, arguings between spouses,
sure.
you know, domestic things. They just stand there and,
Right.
well, sir, you need to know, or ma'am, you need to call. They put up with so much stuff and
Yeah.
see so many things.
I don't know. Well, here. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, for this particular highway patrolman in Tennessee, Curtis Edom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that's the guy that got pulled over.
Okay.
That was the guy that got pulled over.
He got pulled.
This was not your usual run-of-the-mill DUI stop.
What do you mean by? I mean, first off, run-of-the-mill DUI stop?
Yeah, I mean, he seen the guy driving erratically,
Okay.
swerving, you know, the typical
Normal
it's-
DUI, like, hey guy, come on, pull over.
Yeah, something is going on. Let's get this handled. You know, you're being unsafe. We need to check on you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah.
Well, he pulled him over.
Uh-huh.
The highway patrolman did.
Okay. Thank you.
Pulled over the Curtis.
Clarification. Good clarification there. Thank you.
Thank you. I realized I needed to square. It's one of those things where you got to be careful because if the guy pulled the cop over,
Yeah, I know.
weird.
Yeah, it'd be awkward. Very awkward.
A little awkward, to say the least. But he pulls, the highway patrolman pulls him over. Notices that something is a bit
Amiss?
amiss, a little off.
Little sideways?
Something is something just isn't jiving here. Curtis, the 35-year-old driver,
Yeah.
was wearing, quote, some kind of a mesh see-through hose with a ribbon tied around his goatee and, quote, some kind of little skirt. This was Bobby Joe Higgs,
Higgs.
an investigator for the Anderson County District Attorney General's office, told the Knoxville News Sentinel.
So what do they did they figure out what it was? I mean,
Well, in further examining the culprit, the bad driver,
uh-huh.
they found something else that they weren't quite prepared for.
And what may that be, pray tell? Oh, wait. Can I guess?
Sure. Take a stab at it.
A chastity belt? Oh, that's going to chafe my willy.
That was rather low, but yes.
That's the highest volume I can play it at. I don't know.
It was louder a second ago. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yes, it was a chastity belt around his private parts.
Oh no.
Though they didn't notice that until later. Police said that the Edom, the driver, smelled of alcohol and had bloodshot, watery eyes. He They pulled him over, and
Mhm.
apparently, well, I say apparently.
Apparently.
It was more like allegedly.
Thank you.
I was trying to find the button. Sorry.
That's fine.
Allegedly admitted drinking 4 or 5 shots in the preceding 4 hours, according to the news station WATE. The breathalyzer supported that, the police said. Ito's blood alcohol level was allegedly 0.117.
That's pretty high, buddy.
A bit steep. During the stop, officers say they also noticed a handgun in the center console, but that wasn't until they took him into custody that they found that he had been wearing the aforementioned chastity belt.
970 area code. How's it going?
This is misunderstood subculture correspondent Tech Roo with news and a plate of sushi.
Sushi. Now, before we get into this, I have to know, what kind of sushi do you have, pray tell?
Is it sashimi? Are you just saying sushi to say sushi? Is it a California roll? What do you got?
Well, it is. It's not quite like a California roll. It is sort of like a California roll, though, and but it's got like smoked salmon in it.
Okay, so it's a smoked salmon roll. Okay.
Smoked salmon, cheese, and avocado, and of course the prerequisite rice stuff, which I still have to know what that was called.
The rice and the noris.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
just making sure. I was just
I mean,
curious.
by cheese you mean cream cheese?
No, it's a little white cheese of some sort. I don't know, but it's kind of a nice combination that I picked up at the grocery store while checking to see what all they had. I haven't been grocery shopping in 2 weeks, and I decided that maybe I'll take a slight break from furries, and explore some of the other misunderstood subcultures, like those nasty prepper people that like just go around taking all of the toilet paper and stuff like that. Preppers.
Preppers?
You mean the people that everybody
wait,
used to make fun of back in the day and are now
you're
really wanting to be best friends
right,
with them?
Preppers, you're right. Preppers already have all that stuff.
Yeah,
Is that why I haven't been to the grocery store in 2 weeks and was only there for observational and entertainment purposes and to pick up this sushi?
Right, because you were prepared. You see, when we're talking about preppers, there are people that are actually prepared for something like this. They're not those people that are out there buying 7,000 packs of toilet paper because of a pneumonia type virus.
Right, the people that used to laugh at preppers, and now the preppers are laughing at them.
Like, why? Why are you running around randomly just picking up everything you can that you have no idea that's really all disposable and probably is going to perish in the next 3 weeks?
Speaking of random, I did actually put together a list of some of the observations between King Soopers, which is a Kroger outfit, and Sam's Club down the road.
Okay, let us know. Tell us what did you find there, correspondent Tech Roo?
What I found was the parking lot was quite packed, but the people inside seemed to be buying things in smaller quantities, more like they were just topping up, after going nuts last week. There's plenty of sushi.
Good.
Contrary to the memes you've seen floating around, there were no pineapple pizzas, but lots of other pizzas.
Well, that's because nobody actually sells pineapple pizza. You have to ask for that.
There's some.
And those that ask for it are demons. So
am not.
Wow.
You are a jackhole, though, so I understand. It's very close.
That is true.
It's very close.
Sam's Club, by the way, has paper towels and napkins, but no toilet paper.
Yes.
King Soopers had toilet paper, but it was all Cottonelle and nobody wanted it.
Okay.
I'm
they're
sorry, but if
completely
you
out of
need to
paper
wipe your
towels.
butt, you'll
Yep.
do whatever you got to do.
A little bit of chafing isn't going to stop anybody.
No.
They are completely out of napkins and paper towels.
But the biggest
Um,
question, sir, is do they have the 3 shells?
I did not see any.
Oh, see.
I don't think any.
Nobody's
Isn't that more
prepared
of a
for
Bed Bath
this.
and Beyond thing.
No.
Maybe I'll hit Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, you're going to have to. That's part of the Beyond section.
That's back there with that remote that
Yeah.
Adam Sandler bought.
Right. Beyond.
Now, strangely enough, Sam's Club was very suspiciously low on maple syrup. I don't know why.
That makes no sense. But what type of maple syrup? Like the cheapo brand, like the cheapo, what? Aunt Jemima, or like real actual maple syrup?
It claims to be real, but it's cheapo. You know, it's the Sam's Club
Brand.
little
So
jug of
maple
whatever.
flavored syrup.
You know why? I can tell you why.
Why?
So there's already things going around that you realize that, assuming that this only goes for a couple weeks, but let's say a month, you
Mhm.
know,
2
whatever,
months, 3 months.
2 months, 3 months, being quarantined and everything like people are possibly having to do and spending a lot of time, there is going to be a really huge baby boom
Oh,
in about
yeah.
9 months.
Oh,
So I would wager a guess that the syrup might have been brought in to enhance the baby making process.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep.
That's sticky.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't mix the sticky with the sliding. You don't do that.
Well, it might not be sliding. I'm thinking of other things. But,
No, that's not baby making. That's just prep.
yeah, but
That's prep work.
yes, but it makes
And it's
the
still sticky afterwards.
it is, but it's sticky afterwards. Is that hair gel? Oh, sorry. That's just my 2 cents. I could be completely wrong, but I would think that might be what it is.
I shall have to hang out by the maple syrup palace and take a survey.
Yes, I think you need
Asking
to.
people, what are you using your syrup for?
By the way, the Maple Syrup Palace is also very close and akin to Playboy Mansion. So it's very there. It's very close, very close. I mean, right next to each other.
Wait a minute.
I should
Wasn't
probably
the
be in-
Maple Syrup Palette, wasn't that a band that Izzo was a part of in high school?
Yeah. Well, he was the bassist.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
Got it. Just making sure. Okay, sorry.
I could be in suit. I could put the suit on and stand there with a clipboard and ask people why they're buying maple syrup.
That would be amazing.
That would be fantastic. And you need to film that, and that way we can
Send
put
it
up.
in, and we can do the whole deal.
It'll be on Mojo so fast it'll make your head spin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there a hand sanitizer recipe going around that calls for canola oil? Because for some reason, all the canola oil is gone, but not the peanut oil, the sunflower oil, the olive oil.
No, there isn't. But I mean, there is one that went around with Tito's vodka, but Tito's said don't
Oh,
use
right.
it. Don't use it because it's only 40% alcohol by volume. Instead, just drink it and be happy.
Well, I if I was Tito's, I would be offended that they were using my vodka for such things because there are much cheaper vodkas out there, like the one that I use to. Very good. Shoot that thing down. Go for it. Do it. Go on. I can't tell if he's done it or not. Oh, now he is. There's a delay.
There's a delay on the video screen.
Yes. There is no pasta. There is no vinegar. There are moderate amounts of steaks and pork.
Can I ask a
But
question?
The chick. Yes.
I know you're going to go down the list, but I just want to know. Is there soap?
I forgot to check because they're rearranging the Sam's Club, and they have empty shelves that
No,
I'm pretty sure are just empty because
So,
they haven't loaded.
The reason why I asked
I-
this is because every store I've been to, if they have empty shelves everywhere else, the soap aisle is completely full.
Yep, I was there. I was in a Food Lion today, just a little bit ago, and
The soap
Yeah.
aisle is still full.
soap aisle's full. Nothing else, everything else is gone, but like hand soap and things like that. Actual.
Actual stuff that'll clean your body, still
Yeah.
there.
All the
fine.
Windex is still there.
No problem.
Nope.
Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I would have noticed if it was empty. But I walked right through that area and looked down that aisle and didn't see anything unusual.
It was normal, so you forgot.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
it was
See?
normal. Exactly. But
As
all
normal can
all
be.
chicken and bison products are gone.
Yeah, all the chicken and meats.
And bison. No, there's plenty of beef steak and pork ribs, but no bison steaks or chicken of any kind.
That
or
makes
eggs.
that makes no sense.
I saw a real great meme that backed it up. It was a picture of an empty bread aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Said it's amazing how suddenly all the gluten allergies have just suddenly disappeared.
Just vanished.
Just vanished. Nobody's bitching one little bit about gluten this and
I'm. Why on God's green earth can you not just make your own bread? I bet you. Did you check the flour aisle?
I
You
was
know
on the
what?
phone.
Almost all the flour was gone, but there was bread on the bread shelves.
Well, that's funny on your part in your area. That has to be because Sam's was rearranging. Because every store I've been to, the bread was gone, and
the flour
all
was
the
full.
flour was still there.
Yep, flour, bread mixes.
You
Cornbread.
You can make your own bread, people. It's not that it's water and flour with some salt. That's it.
And a little bit of yeast.
And a little yeast. That's all you need.
That makes too much sense, though. Just saying.
God.
People are not ready for this. See, this is what I'm saying. People are not the least bit prepared, and I'm not just talking about, oh well, I have food storage or I have water storage or I have
Right.
whatever.
Right.
I'm talking legit, like
They're
they
not
don't
ready.
know how to take care of themselves.
Like, can you make a pancake from scratch? Can you make a pancake from scratch? You can?
I have ingredients, and I've got a whole wall of cookbooks here. I have this annoying habit of collecting cookbooks. I've got lots of them.
That you never use.
No, there are several that I use a lot.
Nah, there you go.
Only several.
Yeah, let's be frank at PA. Flour plus eggs equal noodles. Exactly. If you want
There you
pasta, you can make your own. Anything. If anything you want that's a bread type product, you can make it. Pretty simple.
Yeah, but they don't teach this stuff anymore. Isn't that what home ec used to be about?
Yeah, well, now you have YouTube.
Yeah, but again,
The
people
spaghetti
don't
sauce is
utilize
gone.
it.
The spaghetti sauce is gone, but there's tomato sauce.
That's so stupid.
See, that's
there's
funny. We had
ingredients.
in the grocery store I was at today had plenty of spaghetti sauce.
But no tomato sauce?
No tomato sauce. It was weird. Apparently, what I'm thinking is everybody over where Rue's at is buying their stuff and then
Their
we're,
pre-made junk.
It's on this stuff, and they're meeting somewhere in the middle and having a big party.
They're swapping.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
There you go.
I got some ragu over here if you want some pasta. Just saying. It wouldn't surprise me one little bit. Not one little bit.
Yeah.
What else you got, Rue?
Well, all the canned soup was gone except for like condensed tomato soup, and the cream of lentil seemed to be in ample supply. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the survey. I'm going to just go ahead and declare this hoarding crisis over for the city of Cheyenne because there seems to be plenty of most things and certain things that are all absent. Now, of course, I could go into, there were like 3 furries that may or may not have been possessed by the C word. I don't know. They all seem to be fine. Maybe next time.
Maybe
We're
next
not-
time.
Still tired of the C word.
Yeah, we don't use it here.
Mm-hmm.
Any iteration, we don't use that word here.
That's that'll get you. That'll be $25 in the tip jar. Or
For
in the-
us, that'll be our tip jar. That means, go to our website, doaeshow.com, doaeshow.com, and you put a donation for $25 in there.
That's kind of that's how that works. Because
Yeah.
I do that every 5 months.
Yeah, I know.
yes, you do.
You do.
Yeah.
So you have one word you can use every 5 months.
There you go. And you know, everybody else, hey, it's easy and convenient. Go to that website.
Yep.
Click that button. Enter a figure in there, and it will just automatically donate that much money every month. You don't have to worry about it except for the 20 different notifications I get on my cell phone every time it happens.
Same here.
Facebook,
Hold on.
PayPal tells me, Facebook tells me, I've got Facebook Messenger tells me, I get 2 different emails. It's just
I get at
there's
least
like-
3 notifications every time one of those comes through.
Yep. I do too.
I get 5 or 6.
That's
And,
crazy. You
and
get more than
I think
us. And it's
Your donation and Mojo's donation are like a week apart. So it's
That's
like,
awesome.
That'll be buff like 20 times, and then a week later it's you guys.
Nice.
Yep. Well, here's the good thing that speaking of the donating and joining and supporting as you do, is
Mhm.
that means you are privy to new things that are coming out.
Yes.
Before everybody else does.
Correct.
Ooh.
You will be.
There are some
You'll have to
things.
whisper, to me.
There are
that
things
we'll
coming.
be seeing probably. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be, if we have to keep decoded based
Oh.
off a plan, it's going to be like
Soon.
within the next couple days.
Yeah. Very soon.
So
you know, everybody's
I would,
going to get jealous because they're not.
Don't
they're
care.
Not on the list.
Don't
Well,
care.
but how-
They don't look. You can't get jealous over something that you can achieve easily.
Yes, if you want to not be jealous anymore.
Go to the Defenders page, doaeshow.com. Click that you want to become a Defender. You can choose monthly, which is $5 a month, or you can go annually, which is $50 in a year. You actually get 2 months for free when you do it like that.
Yep.
Go over there. You can get your information first. You
Yep.
can get all of this stuff first. You can be the first to know. Plus, you might get some swag in the end.
That's yeah. Just saying.
Just saying. Anyway, we have other callers coming in. Tech Crew, thanks,
We
sir.
do.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
Have a good weekend.
402 area code. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
Hey, this is Guy Ruff. I'll get a little background story.
Sure.
Every once in a while, Girl Ruff has like a slip of the tongue, and she invents a new word. Our favorite one so far was disgust green. That shade of
Discuss
green that's
string.
just wrong. And but she came up with a better one tonight, and I had to share it with you. It pretty much sums up the C word perfectly, called a panicdemic.
Panicdemic?
Panicdemic.
A panicdemic.
A panicdemic. Like
I
a
like that.
like
Yeah.
a panicking
I just-
epidemic. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's
because
good. Yeah.
everyone's
I
just,
like that.
kind of nuts about. Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you.
Well, thank you.
But
I
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
no
That's a
problem.
good one.
Awesome.
you
Yeah,
guys have a pretty good week.
I think we might keep using that.
Oh yeah, I'm going to use it at work.
Oh yeah,
But-
for sure. Thank you, sir.
I almost took pictures at work today because I'm in the transportation industry,
Mhm.
and I concentrate mainly on the generators that power the refrigeration units,
Yeah.
and work is extremely slow because of this panicdemic.
Oh,
But
I
I
can
don't know if
imagine.
it's like a sign of things that might be coming, but I know it's retarded and everyone's suffering because somebody's being dumb.
Right. Well,
But-
you can only do so much, right?
Oh, no, this is true. So all I can do is take care of me and my own,
Mhm.
and trust
There
that
you
the
go.
Lord will take care of the rest. All right, I'm going to let you guys go.
All right.
I love your show.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Ruff.
it, Ruff. Later, man.
Bye.
And if you would like to be a part of the show as well, you can call 919-367-3171,
919-367.
3171.
I believe somebody else was trying to call in, but the number dropped out. So call back. I don't know who you were, but call back. It's fine. Actually, call back in like 3 minutes because we're about to get a commercial break.
Yeah, we're going to break, so
Yeah.
if you call now, you're going to be held over.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, it's fine if you want to do that, but, whatever. Anyway, commercial break coming up. We'll catch you on the other side. We'll be right back right after this. What? Just laughing at.
I was finishing reading the chastity belt story.
Oh God. Tell you what, I chose a couple winners, didn't I?
Yeah, see, this is exactly what a Friday is about. Stupidity at its finest.
Couple good winners there. Just saying. Choop. You have some stupid. I have some vodka. Everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got root beer and Maui playing in the other room.
What can I say except you're welcome?
That's my youngest's favorite part.
Is it really?
He'll even beat on his chest and do the little.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's really nice. That's actually, yeah, that tech. That is cream cheese. You've got a smoked salmon cream cheese
That's
sushi
what I
roll.
thought.
It's cream cheese and avocado. Yes, that's
what I thought.
That's
I was
what
like,
it
that
is.
doesn't- When you said it wasn't cream cheese, I was like, what the hell is it?
What
then?
other
'Cause
type
there's
of
only
cheese
one
is
thing
there? It's
they-
like string cheese. What are you gonna do?
What do you do?
No, it's cream cheese, buddy. That's
Look,
just
even-
Philadelphia cream cheese right there.
Even the Asian restaurants are doing bad that they have to turn around and use like Cheese Whiz.
Oh. That's wrong.
Everyone's having a
Dude,
moment.
that's so nasty.
I know. We're all suffering.
It's terrible. That's not good at all.
Just saying.
All right. I'm going to take this. Medicine.
Oh yeah, got to.
Medicinal purposes here.
Mm-hmm. Boy,
It's
howdy.
really good. All right, come back.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Yeah.
I want sushi now.
Oh, I know. That looks really good.
Oh, he didn't hear anybody say cream cheese. Okay, yeah.
I did. That's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's I don't. Yeah, that's just a salmon. There's a fancy name for it. No, my my sushi that I do, there's a place over in town that does buy one get one, and so I get 2 spicy tuna rolls.
Oh, spicy tuna is good.
Oh yeah, I get
no.
2 spicy tuna rolls. I get the dragon roll with minus the eel.
Why do you minus the eel?
I have a complex.
That
I
is
can't-
really
can't-
stupid. It is such a
I
good.
can't.
It adds so much deliciousness.
Yeah, but that's what spicy mayonnaise is for.
No, like it adds a sweetness.
Yeah, I can't get past.
What? But you can't get
can't.
past what? What can't you get past?
I know it's not. It doesn't. It's cooked, and I know that.
It has
But-
to be.
I know that. But I'm saying my brain hears eel, and I hear and it's raw and nasty, and I can't do it, and I will do it one day, but I can't right now.
When your brain hears sushi, it doesn't hear raw and nasty.
No, because I get cooked. That's why I get the dragon roll, because it's a cooked shrimp in the middle.
You
and
get
it's-
fried.
Yeah, well, but I'm saying but that's what I do. I get spicy tuna. I get 2 spicy tuna rolls. I get myself the dragon roll minus the eel, and the girlfriend gets California roll, and then we get 2 big orders of gyoza. And
Right.
that's our treat. Usually about once a month.
Nah, okay. And see, I like to go. I'll do once every like month or two, and
Twice, 3 times a lady.
yes, but we'll go to Durham,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go to Rock and Roll Sushi, as an
Oh, yeah,
entire
I keep-
family.
I keep meaning to take her out there.
Dude, you have to.
We need to. We might
my
need
gosh.
to make a. We might have to couples.
It's a conveyor belt sushi, and you also have a touch screen where you can order whatever you want off the hot menu.
You know what? Just a thought.
Uh-huh.
Seeing as how MojoCon has been postponed.
Oh, you know what? It has been
think-
postponed.
I think that seeing as how we already have plans to
be
off of work,
yeah,
and I think we might need to take advantage of that and maybe Friday night take the girls and
that
go.
Durham night. That'd be.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh man, that sounds like a really good idea, guys. On the 3rd, we're not gonna do a show on Friday the 3rd.
So if anybody, we're not doing MojoCon's postponed. However, if you're gonna be in the Raleigh-Durham area,
mm-hmm.
you want to come have sushi with us.
Yep. 717 area code. How's it going?
I'll tell you one thing. If you're a prepper and you want to stockpile sushi, it's probably not a great idea because you'll burn through a bunch of that toilet paper you stockpiled.
For darn right. You're darn right, sir.
Might want to, hit the pasta or something.
Yeah. Well, they've already taken all the pasta. Well, you could do the sushi rice. You could just stock up on the sushi rice.
Uh-huh. That was something else that was plenty of too.
Why be Japanese when you can be Mexican with rice?
Well, because sometimes the sushi rice is very tasty, sticky, and sweet.
There was plenty of rice over at the grocery store too.
We're here.
Rice, salt, and beans.
We're now here stereotyping rice. How terrible is this?
I'm not stereotyping anything. I mean, I like things that are hot, sticky, and sweet.
Yes. I think we all agree there.
Probably so. Speaking of which, let's be frank in PA. I just want to let you know, we see you. We see what you did on Twitter. That'll get you banned. But I agree.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you will.
Well, I'm just headed east. My last trip west, so.
Yeah, so don't.
Go home and try to ride this. Go home and try to ride this out. Not
Yeah.
having any coffee or anywhere to stop is kind of annoying on this trip.
That's got to be terrible. I mean, if only you had some sort of giant thermos full of APR coffee that kept itself warm for a long period of time.
She tried. She sent 3 thermoses along, but it didn't last so long.
Yeah, that means you drink too much coffee, and that's a lie because nobody can ever drink too much coffee.
No, especially not too much APR.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but we're sitting on 32 hours, so I think there should be I don't know, a pot per every 10 hours probably would be stretching it.
I mean, if you're talking about a full pot of coffee, yeah, you're stretching it there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But I found some, or else I'd had to go to DM and straight right to the supplier. But fortunately, I found something that would work.
It'll suffice.
So, this is a fun trip. I brought my kids along, and it was great because I didn't have to work to unload the trailer. They slept all night, and they were raring to go. So I just told them what to do and watched them do the work, and then, yeah. So
free labor.
Now
There's nothing wrong with that.
He wanted to call in. He wanted to call in on the show, but he's asleep and he won't wake up. So
Oh, well, that's just how it works. That's just how it works. Anyway, buddy, you be safe. Drive safe. We'll catch you. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, man.
209 area code. Hello. 209. Are you there? Are you there? I'm talking to you, 209. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Can you hear me? No? Okay, goodbye. Sorry, I had to hang up on 209. Call back if you want to. That's just fine. Not a problem at all. Oh, you guys can find us anywhere on the social medias at DOAE Show. So pretty much anywhere where you go, if you go to the Twitters, we're at DOAE Show. On the Facebooks, at DOAE Show. If you go to the D Live, it's D Live at Defenders Live. There you go. So 209 area code, are you back? Are you here?
Are you there? Can you hear me now?
I am here. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, good. Don't call me 209, you 404.
What's up, buddy?
Nerd jokes. Not too much. I tried calling you guys last week and didn't work out.
Oh, well, now you're here.
I am.
So what's up?
Here I am. And in true jackhole form, I am here to both insult you and provide a business opportunity.
All right, insult and praise. Go right ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, first of all, one of the hosts who brags about anybody calling in and blah, 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 well, I offered them a debate opportunity, and they denied it.
What?
Yeah. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
I don't know.
Somebody
actually.
that shoots their mouth off a lot. And when I offered up a debate, they said no.
Oh, well, what was the debate?
That would be giving away who the host was.
Oh.
I'm not going to call him out by name on your show.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow,
Well, thank you. Thank you for
also,
doing
I thought I'd date us all by saying that, yeah, the problem with the AI, everybody, it's control open Apple reset, okay?
Look.
It's not control delete, it's control open Apple reset.
Look. Okay.
Look.
Just because you're still
Anyhow,
working off
a
of an
business
Apple
opportunity.
II, I mean that.
Yeah, right?
You have a business opportunity. All right, come on. What you got?
All right, business opportunity. Okay, I'm thinking DMXDM and Ron can go in on a convenience store.
Oh yeah,
A convenience store with the best, cleanest, most awesome bathrooms.
Mm-hmm. The cleanest bathrooms.
And we can call it AMBM. All right, I'm done messing with you. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't listen live, so I found out that you asked me to call back twice last week after the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I hate missing calls. I really do. I hate missing calls.
Yeah, it actually drives him nuts.
And like I know that I do it, and I know that like a call will come through, and I'm still talking to somebody else. I'm like, no, don't hang up, and it's gone. I'm like, damn it. But I'm glad you called back.
Yeah, well, so I learned from the last time, and I just kept calling back till you answered.
There you go. Thank you so much. Really, no, thank you. And that goes for
Anyhow,
anybody.
I hope you enjoyed the humor.
Yes, sir, I did, and that's
Appreciate
great.
it, man.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night.
Y'all have a good one.
You too. Talk to you guys next time.
See ya.
See you, bud.
Nerd jokes abound.
Gotta love it.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I mean, what else do you do on a Friday night?
I don't know, but AMBM is pretty good.
I would go there.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you go there to deck the halls? Have you decked the halls at your house yet?
It's not Christmas. Christmas is over.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're decking the halls now. Don't you know? There's a whole bunch of hall decking all over the place.
That sounds... See, I'm beginning to think that it's not the same hall decking that I'm thinking of.
No. People are decking the halls for cheer, to bring cheer and joy for America during the pandemic. The panicdemic.
You're going to need to explain this a little bit better because, again, Christmas has been over.
Yeah, well,
some time.
I know it's the first week into spring and all, but it has begun to look a lot like Christmas at some people's homes. People began decking the halls during the panicdemic as they begun popping up decorations to help subdue nervous Americans as they seek to reassure their children and adults that life will return to normal someday. And by trying to reassure them, they are putting up Christmas decorations in spring because that's normal.
But what Christmas are they talking about? You mean the commercialized crap where everybody fights over everything and it's not about Jesus and it's not about other people and it's all about what I can get and what I get to do? And
well, I'm talking about at least the decoration portion of that. Yes.
Oh, good. So there's just a bunch of lights out in the middle of March.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I mean, technically, I have one little string of lights that I decided not to take down, and so technically, you could say that I'm also doing that, but I don't care.
Yeah, but your lights are white.
That's racist.
Okay, they're pigmentedly challenged.
Thank you. That goes back to yesterday's show. Please go check that out. That's It's everywhere podcasts are available. You'll catch it if you listen till the end.
But I mean, yeah, the Christmas lights in March, and I mean, I understand the sentiment. I understand where it's coming from, and I kind of get that. But Christmas is not.
I mean,
not held in the same magical form that it used to be. It's not the what is it? Orson Welles, the pictures, the paintings,
right?
It's not that anymore.
No, it's not. That wasn't Orson Welles, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Orson Welles. He's somebody.
That guy is the doomsday talker.
Yeah. I got mixed up the guy, but you know what I'm talking about. The painting and that stuff. It's not that anymore. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my neck of the world, it's so commercialized. Literally the magic of Christmas, the way everything goes together, everybody getting along, and all that good jazz, is long gone. And it's all about gifts and money and debt.
Yeah.
And
now you're paying for all that debt.
Yeah, and I don't see how that actually flies with everything else. I mean, again, I could be wrong and being a little bit of a Scrooge here, but that's just the ways I sees it.
Peekapool over on the Twitter says, back to a story from last night. I hear that in one of their first stories, Snowflake and Safe Space will be teaming up with the Virtue Signalers and his sidekick, Soy Boy. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Nothing could be more irritating than Glick. From the Wonder Twins? Oh,
yeah, Glick was terrible, wasn't he? Shut up. It's almost like Snurf. Snurf.
Oh, my God. Yes.
I don't know. Snurf.
Pointless characters in childhood cartoons. Snarf.
Oh, Mama Lee over on the MeWe says, it's Easter. Put up Easter lights. I said, no, it's resurrection lights. We don't celebrate Easter. We celebrate the resurrection. It's different. Attempted robber miserably fails after trying to break into a gun shop. This coming from, you guessed it, Pete Buttigieg's neighborhood. God. South Bend, Indiana. Which, by the way, Butt Judge, South Bend.
I know.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that joke. I'm just saying. Look, it's nothing that you just can't pass it up.
It's the little things.
It really is a little thing.
It is the little things.
Little thing for sure. For most people, like Femme Fatale, Guns, and Sporting Inc., owner Rebecca Bartol, the thought of committing a crime isn't on her radar. But for some, they are willing to go above and beyond to break the law, like the man who miserably failed in an attempt to break into Bartol's gun shop on Wednesday night. He threw a rock that landed over here into the window, inspected his damage, and saw that he didn't do as much as he thought he did, launched his body, which does not go through the window, but his foot gets caught and does cause a little crack, and then horse kicks it and face plants.
Huh.
Yeah. So he tries to horse kick a window. Tries to double kick. He tries to double backward kick.
So he thinks he's like.
He thinks he's Superman or something, man.
Jet Li or some Karate Kid or something.
He thinks those windows are made of glass, like not glass, just like the sugar glass.
Yeah. Now here's what I'm confused on, just for a second. Now I don't know. And where is this again? This is
South Bend, Indiana. You know the place where Butt Judge came from.
Yeah.
Or came to.
So I don't know how they do things up there, but I know for a fact down here. They put bars
on the windows.
All of the windows in every gun shop.
On the inside and out.
Yeah, so they have the Tough Glass Plus bars.
Right. So it's a plus.
Yeah. Apparently they don't do that in South Bend, Indiana?
Well, I don't see any of those bars on the outside of the glass. I don't see any bars on the outside of the glass.
Okay. Well, no, I mean they usually put it's usually on the inside. But my point is like usually that's the, you have the plexiglass stuff, and then you turn around and have the bars.
You know, it's funny that a gun shop doesn't have if it doesn't have bulletproof glass.
Yeah. I think it's kind of important, don't you think? I mean,
I do. Yeah, a gun shop that doesn't have.
Some jackass turns around and isn't knowing what he's doing, or is messing around with a gun in a way.
Shoots out a window.
It shoots out a window and it takes out a bystander somewhere.
Yeah,
that's the shop's fault.
That's liability.
You would think you would have that covered, but apparently not.
Well, in South Bend, Indiana, you don't have much covered there.
Yo. That's not right.
It's right. It's all right, yeah.
It's not right at all.
Oh, yeah. Well, to make things worse, a zookeeper murder for hire plot inspires a Netflix docuseries.
Of course it does.
Joe Exotic is the name of the zookeeper.
Sounds like a male stripper, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He sounds.
And now on center stage,
Joe Exotic. It's like
tip your waitresses and bartenders.
First off, your name is Joe. You could have changed that. You should have changed that. Or at least put exotic first, Exotic Joe, maybe that'd have been better.
That would have been better. I could have handled that. Wouldn't it be really funny to find out that Exotic is his actual given Christian name?
And Joe was the name that he added to it?
No, I'm saying that Joe Exotic is his actual Christian name. Like from birth, he hails from the Exotic family. Many exotics before him.
There would have been many exotics.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Or maybe he's the first exotic.
Bless his heart. It makes me think of, this is a complete tangent, I know, but I was talking to one of the guys at Workday, and he was telling me about his son was in sports and was doing a wrestling match, and they had a transgendered feller. Actually, it was a girl that wanted to be a boy.
Right.
And the name was Tristan, but as her given name, but she changed it in her for a brief attempt to be
a boy.
Transgender boy, and she changed her name to Hank. Like
nope.
She chose the name Hank.
No.
And and there was a much deeper thing that we were discussing. But I was like, I kept stopping him. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't get past this. Of all the names that you could pick in the world,
Hank.
You pick Hank. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of really nice Hanks out there. But Hank?
Hank Williams. Tom Hanks. Hank William Jr.
Hank Hill. Okay. I got
King of the Hill. Sure, yeah, we're there.
But
Hank, your name is no, stop. Your name is Tristan. Do you understand that your name is both male and female anyway?
Yes.
Your parents set you up.
Yeah. It was pretty much set out the gate.
You didn't have to change your name. Your name is Tristan, and it could be Tristan either way.
Yeah. And again, you went that just goes to show how and later on this female decided that she wasn't going to be a male anymore. She hadn't done surgery, hadn't done hormones. She was just doing to change clothes and blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm like, of all the things that you could have done, of all the names you could have picked, in 2020, you picked Hank. You went so far to the male side that you went to, like, your grandfather.
Uh-huh.
Your great-grandfather. Like, really? Hank? Okay.
Yep. So apparently, Quiet Guy in the Back on Twitter says, the Pope canceled Easter. So I guess no resurrection this year.
The Pope came out and didn't see a shadow. So
yeah, that's how it works.
being held up for another 6 weeks.
I really want to thank you guys for paying attention as well as you do. Accuser of the brethren over on MeWe, Tristan did go either way. You're right, and you paid such good attention. I love the fact that you guys do this.
I don't care what anybody says. Like,
Best freaking audience out there.
It's amazing. I love you guys so much.
So much awesomeness coming from you.
So good.
Mm.
This is why we do this.
This is how we do this. So the California Democrat failed to pay $175,000 in taxes despite loaning its campaign more than $250,000.
We talked about this douchebag.
TJ Cox.
Yes.
That's a fitting name.
Old Cox, who owed boatloads of money and blocked that bill that would require
him being audited.
Yeah, and having to reveal that he's being audited.
Nobody wants to reveal Cox.
No. Well, maybe Boot Judge does. Moving on. The silence was deafening. But is anybody surprised by this? He owes, $175,000 in taxes and pays $250,000 as a loan to a campaign.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, are you shocked by this?
I don't know, man.
Nobody's shocked by this. No, but everybody. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it, and it's out there, but no, nobody cares. It's not a surprise, because again, people, the actual citizens of America, are too busy worrying about toilet paper.
Yes.
And I should have pasta, or I should, instead of actually sitting there and doing research and things like they should on their potential elected politicians.
Correct.
They worry about dumb things, and then they get guys like this guy in.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a face full of Cox, after a while, you just kind of get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you're used to handling that much Cox, you just continue on.
All you can do at that point is just take it.
Yep. To the limit one more time.
No. Oh, skeet. Okay.
That's windows to the wall.
I know what that is, but never mind. It fit what we were talking about.
I know it did. I'm just making fun. I have to do this. I have to do the jokes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes.
Police in Largo, Florida, arrested a man, Jeffrey Forrest Poole,
with
on
2
charges
R's.
of violently resisting police officer. The authorities made sure to list things like his age, his weight, his height.
Mm-hmm.
The address.
Pretty average, it sounds like.
All that basic stuff.
Yeah.
But then a little bit later on, the police were called to the 37-year-old suspect's home to report domestic disturbance early on Sunday. When the officers arrived, according to the criminal complaint, Poole exited his home and said, quote, "I will beat every cop's ass."
Sure.
Then Poole, quote, raised his right fist and began to extend it towards my face. This is the
cop.
The cop.
Yeah.
In an attempt to strike me, the arresting officer wrote. Since Poole was arrested and taken to the county jail, it is highly unlikely he made good on his ass-kicking promise.
True.
Poole, who was charged with assaulting an officer and violently resisting police officer, he remains behind bars in lieu of $5,150 bail.
So I don't get it. What's the funny thing here?
What makes this case interesting?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beyond the county's is one tiny detail. The criminal alias that Poole had previously used, Dick Face Johnson. This is right up there with picking the name Hank.
Yeah.
Like there was no effort.
Criminal tip. Professional criminal tip. Number 2673. When choosing an alias, don't choose anything that has to do with your body parts.
I'm not angry. I'm just very disappointed.
It is. I am too. We're going to run out of time here on the bell count, but here we go.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with the bell count grade for the day, Friday, March 20th, 2020. Today we had 2 missed innuendo bells, 39 actual bells, 3 horns, 3 rim shots, and
that was wonderful. Bravo! I love that. Oh, it was great. Well, it was pretty good. Well, it wasn't bad. Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good. It could have been a lot better. I didn't really like it.